Right, today's a Wednesday. I'm going to talk about roof leaks. We've just had some scaffolding put up. As a landlord or property developer or property mogul, whatever you are, leaks are your problem. There's no way around it. Even if somebody damages your roof and causes a leak, it's still your problem. So you've got to be onto that. Now, the last thing you want is leaks to get worse. People complain and it's not very nice. I wouldn't like a leak in my house. And so we're down to our last couple of little tiny leaks that happen in exceptional downpours. So you think, okay, now you'd like to think that leaks were really easy to spot, some nice great big crack or 5 missing tiles or something like that, and they're not. Sometimes they're really tiny, the most smallest of holes or the most smallest of cracks. Now what we've done is we got it running down the chimney breast, and it only happens in extremely high torrential rains, which is not very often, but it still happens. We couldn't work out where it was coming from, so we got a drone up, we had a look, we think we know what it was, and then we had to put scaffolding up. So we put scaffolding up. Well, I didn't, we got scaffolding put up. Quite expensive to get around a chimney, but it's what you got to do. So our next video will be getting up there, having a look, seeing what it is. I think it's the cement at the top. It's clearly had its day and we got to change it. I'm going to go in the forest now, walking with the dogs through the mud by the looks of it. Okay. Doggy. Right, there's our scaffolding. There's my first set of steps to get up to the landing, because we haven't got that's pretty important actually. The scaffolders didn't want to put a ladder in, because any Tom, Dick or Harry will start climbing the ladder, which is pretty good. So I just put some wheelie bins, and obviously I don't have any steps on me. Right. As is always the case, it's nice to be up high. You can see all of the city and you can hear all the traffic noise. Oh, what joy. So let's have a look. Right, now they got a leak that would appear to run down here inside. So we came up on a ladder and we just put some silicone down the bottom there, but it's looking like, because this would be, see, that's next doors there, got a lot of moss. They're all the same. There is moss everywhere, and I have a feeling that it's coming in around here when it's torrential. It only happens, the leak only happens when it's torrential. So normal rain, it doesn't do it, and I have a feeling it's either around here. See, it could be down there. See, as it gradually runs in. I asked him to pull that scaffolding back. He didn't want to do it, did he? I asked him to pull it because if we're going to render this, that this bar here needs to come back a little bit down. Okay, all right. Well, that doesn't look too bad. And maybe we, I don't know. I'll ask them to do that. Yeah, I have a feeling it's coming in somewhere there. So I need to get up here first with a couple of buckets. We don't have a ginny wheel, so a couple of buckets, we can take that off, and then we need to jet wash this down to give us a nice key, and then we'll also get to see what it is. It's coming in somewhere, obviously, so I got a feeling this looks very poor, it's very old. This looks like 1970s, maybe 1980s. Yeah. Hello. Today we're up here looking at Bristol from a different view, is Eye Candy and Mav. Today we're looking at what could possibly be wrong with any of this chimney stack.
Chimney. Oh, hang on, no. I sound too good. That might get copyrighted.
Copyright. Mind the copyright. Does that wiggle?
Well, let's try and hang on. Oh. How is that attached, isn't it?
That's a flue liner.
Flue? Who's got the flue?
No, it's just a flue liner.
Does it just pull out?
Yeah, it shouldn't do. See how far you can go. It is, you're pulling it out, so well, that's a lot of scrap aluminium. So
can I keep the concrete on there? Will they notice?
Just pull it out a second. I'm glad you got a nice pair of gloves. You want some gloves?
Real men don't wear gloves. Fucking hell. We've got to be there somewhere. Fucking hell. It'll come out today. Are you taking the piss?
No, just keep going.
I don't want to drop that huge piece of concrete. Oh man, you are.
Good job you have a nice pair of gloves, isn't it? Oh, there you are.
Right, where's the little boy? I need that cleaned.
Okay, now we need to go careful. I mean, it doesn't matter too much that it drops down there because there's no boiler down below. But let's see if we can clear this top off. This one should just come straight off. Hang on. I don't want any of it falling down if we can help it, because if it falls down, we're going to suddenly it could either damage something down the bottom, yeah, but we've got to take it all out without dropping any down in there, yeah. Good job, we got a nice pair of gloves there.
Real men don't wear gloves.
Seems quite strong, doesn't it? Which makes me wonder where the leak is coming, if this was quite good. I wonder if it's coming in the sides, or it builds up and runs down. There's a lot of moss here as well. Sometimes looking at the trying to find the leaks is very difficult, and you almost got to, I mean, which is what we're going to do. We're going to do the whole thing and then figure it out. But we've got to take these out because we've got to put new chimney pots on. What we're going to do here is, this is much harder than we think. So we're going to have to come back. It's almost 12 o'clock on a Friday afternoon. The last thing we want to do is smashing the hell out of it. So we're not going to do it. We're going to take this off here. So we're going to take this off, and then we're going to cover the whole thing up. Not that it really makes that much difference. So we're going to cover the whole thing up, and then we're going to come back, say Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, with a breaker and a long extension lead, a couple of buckets, and we'll take this off. But this is concrete. This is not. It looks as though they built it up to there, and then they built the chimney pots into it. So we're trying to take off something that is concrete and is 70 years old. That's always helpful. So right, so we're going to take this off, cover it up, and come back with different equipment. I thought initially we're just going to tap this up. It was all rubbish, fall apart. It's not. Okay. was going to say the grey van. The darker grey van is a roll of felt, and there's a load of ratchets. No, normal straps, not ratchet straps. The normal straps you pull a load onto the top of a car with.
Okay.
All right.
Felt.
Right, we decided to put this round, put a strap around it, keep it on, and then we'll come back to it.
Different size. Quit watching me struggle. I've got fat fingers, alright?
One of them should be quite long. I would have thought that would have gone all the way around.
Why, is it tied up?
Well, untie him.
You and bloody zip ties.
Right, nicely done. If we tighten that up. Do you think that's a little high or no?
Well, yeah, I'm going to do another one low now.
Okay. Low. Do it a bit low. Not high. You don't want it high. You want it low.
That's an adult, by the way.
It's a matter for discussion.
Bow on top for your Christmas present.
Okay, right, so we've got a load of straps. Come back a couple of days or next week, and with a breaker, take off the top, take out the inside, jet wash it off, and then we'll take a decision as to what we're going to do with it. Yeah?
Yeah, because this will only last about 6-7 days. 6-7.
Don't get it.
Don't worry.
Okay, come
They
on.
will. If you
Come
include that in, this will get 1 billion views.
Okay, 1 billion views. Come on, hurry up.
Alright. I'm going.
What are you doing, bro? Is it working?
Well, I literally just started. It took me ages to set everything up and get it all there. So.
No, that's right. No, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Is it coming off? Is the moss coming off? Because that's not mold, that's moss.
The moss is coming off all right. I bought that head, but he spins. And
you can turn it. That's a triple head.
yeah, no, I know, but it's min, medium, or max. It's not.
Oh right, okay.
Different kind of focuses, but I got this one.
Oh, okay.
That's a little bit better.
No, just have a go then and see what it's like.
Definitely coming off, so.
Alright, let me just get up a second. Alright, so we've got the moss here, but this here is completely cleaned off, and then we'll have to really wait for it to dry to see what it looks like underneath. But yeah, the moss is coming off beautiful, isn't it? Just do that top bit and let's see what that looks like. Wow. Okay. And then we can take this off. You've got a Dugger gun.
I do.
You've got a Dugger gun, and okay. And then just clean up all the scaffolding afterwards. Actually, a lot of this, when it's dry, would just disappear. You know, we'll just brush it down the roof.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then, squids. Thank you very much.
Made it up the hill. The scaffold. Jeez. It's the altitude up here, it's hard to breathe. He's left me the camera, so I'm gonna run you through what's going on here. This is a chimney. This is a chimney pot. This is a chimney pot. And they're in the render. The first coat of render. Oh yeah, look at this. I don't really know. Yeah, so first coat of render. Angle beads are here, if you can see. And down there is the man himself. Yeah, so render, chimney, stuff. He left his mixer out as well to get wet, because, you know, why not? I'm going to say some scientific words now. The hygromorpheus of this render is very flush because the Sagittarius needs to run off of the H2O. The H2O needs to run off of the Sagittarius down the rigor mortis. And if you look at the bottom where it curves out, that's called mitosis. So, science. Here we are then. This is the chimney in all its glory. It looks really, really good. The top isn't quite finished yet, but yeah, the rest of it. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to. Sorry, I didn't. Oh, forgive me. Anyway, here's the chimney. It's yeah, it's good. It's just the top that needs finishing now around this chimney pot. The sides are all pretty okie dokie, pretty lemon squoky if you ask me, as the Australian Irish man that I am. The cerebral sides look quite good. Yep, the ringle dingle sides. But it's just the top hat that needs doing, if you know what I'm saying. The squishmallows, you know. So yeah. Anyway, it's so bloody cold up here. I'm getting out here. I made it. Don't underestimate how bloody high this thing is, right? You get out of breath coming up here, and I've summited mountains. Right, this is what it looks like. The top looks much better than it did on the first coat. We had a lot of rain, so, but luckily this looks good. The dingle dupe goes down into the shiddly bink, and that creates a good, you know, seal, you know. On the bottom it looks good all the way around. We had to adjust the scaffold, but yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I mean, if you consider the dingleberry to the microave, it kind of adds up, you know. So clean, fairly smooth, nice colour. Should be no more leaks. Yeah, spoiler alert, there will be a leak, just hopefully not too soon. Anyway, yeah, I've got nothing else to say.
Right, this is the leak in the roof at one of our houses. Now, we had a complaint about a leak in the roof, and we finally finished the work. Now, it's taken a long time because of the scaffolding and things like that, but this is the chimney at one of the houses. I don't know why it's taken so long. The weather wasn't very good, and you can't render in very cold weather because the render will fall off. But we did eventually do it. Now, what we had was a leak that was coming down. It was very incremental, so we had to have, there's a tiny little gap in there. We had to have a really heavy rain before it would come out down through the ceiling. Now, I climbed up inside the loft to see where it was, and I could see a very slight run down. And I kind of ignored it a little bit, hoping that it might, because sometimes it just, like, exceptional rain happens, these things happen. But what happened was, it happened again, and then it happened again, and so I could have either tried to fill it with silicone, which would have been rubbish, or the whole thing, including scaffolding, rendering, painting, the chimney pot. Buying the chimney pots is expensive, just the chimney pots. And we don't even need chimney pots, but okay. It's the best part of £2,000 just on stopping one leak that I could have gummed up with silicone. But that would have been very poor. And I think this goes back to what I was talking about the other day about customer service. If you provide a good service, if now we can go in there and we can stain block the ceiling, roofs shouldn't leak. A tenant should not have to put up with a leaky roof. They shouldn't. There's no two ways about it. I mean, if they got a leaky roof, it's our problem, we got to solve it. So it goes back to customer relations and giving something back to the tenant. Now, it cost 2,000, it didn't quite, I think it's like 1,008 or something, but just under £2,000 on stopping a leak. I'm just driving past it now, I can see it. And we painted it magnolia because that was all the paint we had, but when we go up there to do the roof in the summer, which we will do, and we'll change the whole roof in the summer because I'm not doing it now, then we'll change the color of the render to like brick red or something like that. So we'll do that and that'll be good. But yeah, the job's done. I cannot get a I was hoping to get a drone up there and fly it around, but sometimes it's all too snazzy. It's all too snazzy. Let's just put the video out, show what we did. I think my son spoke a little bit, but I don't know what he was talking about. I couldn't climb the scaffolding because we didn't have a step ladder, so I sent him up there. So yeah, job done, £2 grand lighter, but we solved the problem to the best of our ability.